Libby. But then again, I miss Libby. She did die like early last year. But this is Daisy. And she just wants to spend time with me. But anyways, this is I don't know if you want to call this a WFSO reaction or WFSO report. So I guess like on ESPN they talked to Shaq about what Giannis needs to do, to like stay with the Bucks. And I thought, the thing that Shaq was saying could be very interesting. And I know one of them is doable. The other one, I think, is like it's never been done before, but that would be interesting. Like, but I will explain to you that other demand is in a bit. But one of the things, Shaq said that Giannis should demand is a supermax on this contract. So they'll be able to do that this off season. So they can sign him to the supermax. They can do that in off season. So yeah, like I said, here's the thing. Okay, let me get this out the way before I end up getting in some trouble. Says tell Milwaukee Bucks to pay me the supermax and give me 10% of the team so I can stay. If not, I'm out. So 10% of the team, which means he will own like 10% of the team. They're saying, okay, it's not legal, but there are loopholes. He said, which, like I said, the 10% that own the team and currently on the roster is something that's never been done before. We had a player and coach at one point, and that was Bill Russell was a player and coach at one time. So I don't know, but this would be something. And plus, if they want to keep a franchise star like Giannis, yes, offer him the supermax. You already got like majority of your other players like in like cheap deals. Except you got your second option. If you want to make it that way, like Miles Turner, then Kyle Kuzma. If they end up decide, being the starting five, but like I said, our guards is on the rise, like Ryan Rollins, Kevin Porter Jr. We just recently got Cam Thomas, so I know they got to make a play like to offer him and keep him for the if they want to keep him for a while and have him like as a bench piece or starting wherever they want to do with Cam Thomas. I think they keep him next season. He probably will be that six man that not saying like Bobby Porter's one of the good six man, but it'll be something that they can keep their options open. Like okay, one night Bobby Porter's can be the six man for this game, or the next option would be the next game. Cam Thomas could be that six man for the next game. So for like the six man options, they do have them. Like in my opinion, I would like Cam Thomas to maybe either start. Not saying like over AJ Green, because AJ Green, like his game sometimes is up and down, but it seems like AJ Green was better off like playing off of the bench and can convince some bench scoring, which they do desperately need. But with them like having it with having Cam Thomas on there, and of course OEC Dane, so they kind of got their forward, their backup, forward that they need that can play the three, the four, and if they want to go small with Giannis in the lineup, like you had Hussein Dane can play the five, or you'll be okay with like having Giannis play the five, and they can do like the run game of offense and stuff like that. So, oh excuse me, with the I gotta drink some Coke. Hold on. Oh, there we go. So with the after the trade deadline, and Bucks, they won five of their last six games. Um, Giannis could be back at the end of the month. It's a possibility. We don't know. Or it could be, mid March would be probably be the latest that Giannis would come back. But Giannis do want to play, and all these, stupid rumors about, sending him out for like the rest of the season. And here's the thing: if you have opportunity to get up there and play in, because right now you got Bulls ain't doing well, and that's a shock. Um. Okay, you got Atlanta just like back and forth, and they kind of up and down, especially by giving away Trey Young. So, and then you got like Charlotte. Oh, I think Charlotte right now is the ninth seed. So anything can happen between now and the end of the season. So anything's possible. So even they make it in the play in and they just don't like they get eliminated or they'll imagine just say this is say they magically like get the eighth seed, like they lose the one game but they win the other one to be in the playoffs, and for the eighth seed they'll end up facing most likely for now Detroit, which they had up and downs with Detroit Pistons. So can't say like it's a that the Bucks are going to whoop them, but it's going to be a fair challenge for the Bucks, especially if you can stop the best of the East, move on to the second round. Then that's something. Or either Boston, because they did like beat Boston at home at some point. I think this was without Giannis, I believe. So with the team how it's structured right now, there's a lot of possibilities. I just hope that Doc Rivers don't mess this up, because if he probably end up messing this up, I won't say they will like get rid of him as head coach. They might promote him up to front office. And I know some people were saying that, and I do agree. Like, he is a good asset. He know how to like put like players together. But when it comes to like coaching and managing minutes and stuff like that, I think he's not that good, and he's kind of lost his way. So I will agree with people saying like just put Doc in the front office and just get a new coach with a new voice. So that's just my opinion. Because after this season they'll be done paying Adrian Griffin, and Doc will have like 1 year left for the his contract. So like I said, possibility, some options. So we will see. Uh, but you guys comment below. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think that was a good idea, or do you agree like with Shaq? With the demands he have. So I gotta go, guys. Thank you for watching. Until the next video. Thank our sponsors as well, and our people we are proud sponsors of. So see you later.